Hey now. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Leo, my life. Hey Leo, this is your October 15th through October 31st love reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. Let me turn this down. Get up on it. If you really... All right, come on. I know I can't be having nothing on. Don't sing. All right, boo. Leo. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. Leo, I feel pretty all right with you. You my last sign for today, so I say the best for last. Don't tell Scorpio I said that the last time. I said you may be dealing with a Scorpio, but cause them energies was a little heavy. Not everybody else was, but you know everybody ain't getting no upswing. I feel Leo right now. I feel a little light and free. So let's see what's up with Leo. I will be using the Light Seers deck. These are new little cards. I like them a lot, Leo. I roll it up. And you may have somebody that you like and you like them a lot, Leo. Okay, you may. I feel like yeah, I like the way they look. So, and I like how little they are compared to the other decks. So I'm going to use these decks as the main deck. I'm going to clarify with the Beginner's Guide Tarot. Yes, I will be using the Romance Angel card. I'm going to put just one in your heart because that's what I want to look at is your heart. And I'm going to read that card. And then, of course, I'll give you some of my index cards to clarify. Let's go, Leo. So what did I hear for you? Right now, October 15th to October 31st. So I meditated on you and I heard, okay, now I see movement, long time coming, right? So a sense of things, you know, a victory of some sort, truth, clarity may come in. Finally, something's moving forward, okay? So good, okay? I feel real cool right now. I feel real good. So good shit, Leo, good shit. All right, so let's do it. Things can crop up, but I feel like it's all right, though. You see a sense of movement, and that's all right. You see progress. That's it. Bottom of the deck, okay, you sitting pretty. You may be sitting pretty, Leo. You may be sitting pretty. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, okay. But, I like these cards. See, I feel like a sense of stability. Maybe that just propped in. Maybe if money been funny, you finally seeing like it growing. So that's a good thing. Or you get two cards in the gut. Hold up. Cross. Okay, cross. Sorry. Cross. That's it. All right. So, Queen of Pentacles, honey. Maybe nurturing yourself, loving yourself. That may be why you feeling so good. Like you finally seeing a change. Because I feel like some of my Leos has been at a place. Like you've been hurt before. Like you may have taken time, you know, with the Four of Swords, Hangman's, yeah, to deal with your Three of Swords and Four of Cup energy. So good job, Leo, if you did. And you now starting to, I get a sense of you are now starting to feel better. Which is good, okay? Good. Let me see what I said for you. Hold on. What did I say? Okay, now I see movement, long time coming. You may have felt a certain type of way or been down for a while, but you're starting to feel good and a sort of sense of balance within. You may feel okay between you and your relationship at a place that maybe that you haven't. If you broke free from some stuff, with some of my Leos that you have, you may be by yourself, but you may now are in the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? Or if you've been feeling a certain type of way lately, you are now beginning to, I don't know, come around, okay? Because I get a sense of something may have happened. I do. So let's see. Because when I say something, you know, this is the thing. I feel like, you know, I'm praying for you, Leo, and stuff. Because the energy that I feel like you coming out of something. And you just now starting to, for some of my Leos, feel okay with things. And if somebody come to you and say something to you about a certain subject or situation, I feel a sense of, you know, in your heart like it hurts still. But you move from a place of despair to a place of acknowledgement and acceptance of things. And you know that you can't stay at a place. But still, just to talk about it or relive it or something of the sort makes your heart hurt, okay? So, sending you healing energy, because when I mentioned something, like my heart just kind of sank and I felt real somber, all right? All right, Leo. So, Not that you settling in it, or you moved from the place that you was. I'm gonna tell you that. In the recent past, see, Five of Swords. So I know that energy, right? And I know that it's out here. So where you was and where you headed is two different places. Some of my Leos, you trying to get there, and sometimes you dive back down, like the feeling I said. If somebody bring it up, your heart will sink or whatever. It's this energy where you'll be all right. And you'll feel like, dang, I think I'm okay. Then all of a sudden, boom, like some stuff may come on your mind. Don't let it sit. Don't let it rest. Don't let it. Sometimes it ain't that easy. There's somebody to say, just, you can't forget about it, but you can't let it stay there. Okay, you really can't. All right. And I get like a sense of somebody head hurting. Like, don't do it to the point where you start to inflict pain upon yourself, where before I started this reading, my head started hurting. I even went and looked in the mirror like, what the hell's going on? And then the same way this man holding his head, I feel like some stuff could have stressed you the hell out in the past. Like, I felt the place you came from, and that for you to move from that place and kind of feel better, that's why I told you it took some time and space, but I know what you was going through of the past and how long you may have sat there Four of Cups. However, things are changing, and it may have been hard, but they are, okay? And if they ain't, they will. I feel like the sense of you gonna do it. In your head, you got the moon. How? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. It may be you just diving off into the unknown, and that may be a hard thing for you to do. I do feel like that sense of, is things, am I past it? The way that these wolves are over here, the light and the dark, I feel like you was over on that side for a long time, and then finally you swam over here. Or you fully emerged and know where you headed and stuff. No, but you ain't on that damn side no more. You know what I'm saying? Is the energy that I do feel. How will things work? How will you move forward? You just move. You understand? It's some of the energy that I do feel, okay? Then we have the Two of Wands. That's why I felt like, how will I move forward? You see how this woman just kind of sitting in between things, but just to herself, looking out the window, possibly contemplating, thinking things over about what's her next move, maybe diving off into how things was. Like, that's that energy of, I was saying, like, you will be here and you feel that feeling, but it is some energy how sometimes, because you in between things, you could either go backwards or forwards. You understand what I'm saying? Or sit there and rest there. God and Spirit say, don't rest in between when you got the whole world right here that could be picked up and that you could have in your hands to move forward. You may not know, your next step. Some of my Leos, whatever you left, I don't know, it's hard. I don't know if it was a business that you built up from the ground up, that was your baby. I don't know if you feel like, whatever it was, or a friendship that was around for a long time, family member, I don't know, a love, something that was once stable there for a while, and maybe that was your world, and you ain't. Some of my Leos, it was hard for you to get the grasp to see anything outside of that, beyond what happened or not being with the individual, or but I do feel like you are very well aware of where your mind could take you, and that you are determined not to allow it to do that anymore. Now, do you know what's next? No, but you're not going to allow that to hold you back. So the big thing that I am feeling in your head is that although she is looking out the window in between things, you still are looking forward. Now, one other thing that I am noticing is with the Two of Wands, she has this other wands. This is the Ace of Wands, the opportunity to do something different. You got it in your hand, but the movement, to do something with it, to grab ahead, to move forward, to create something, you know what I'm saying, is just the hard part. So I know that you working at it, whatever that is. In your heart is the Ace of Swords. Some hold you to a place. Remember I said I see you moving forward, but some kind of pull you here. Some may be brought up and then it pulls you back into this place of, how did something happen? How did this move on? How did this, however, you can't be like that. Because when it come down to it, you have to self-nurture and love yourself, even when things don't move on in the way that you see that, you know, you may have wanted them to. And you can't allow that to hold you of the heart. I get a sense of undone business. I mean, unfinished business, like you may have had with a person. Like, I don't know, maybe a person, you weren't able to say something or do something, or I don't know. So I'm gonna write that down. Let's see further on. All right, so let's see here. We have the Eight of Cups. So things have to be moved past. Like, I do sense that you're trying your best. You really are. But like I said, it could have been something that you lost. You know, an individual that you have to walk away from. And sometimes you don't get unfinished business. Like, you don't get everything that you need, and it'll put you, or what you desire, to help you move forward of your heart. But sometimes, you understand, you don't get that from an individual. So you just have to deal with things in the best way that you know how. How do I do that? I don't know is what you're thinking, you know, but what you do know is I get a strong, good feeling about this person looking forward and ahead. You may not grab that wand just yet, but you will, because you know where you want to be, and you know where you don't, the place you don't want to be back at. That's the way that I do feel. So when we clarify the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's going to get better, okay? It's going to get better, all right? In your gut, we got the Ace of Wands. That spark, that passion in your gut to want different, to do different, to be different. That's the wand she holding in her hand right there. You got it in your mind and your gut. So I know you got that initiative to move ahead. Like, you got to. You understand? It's the energy that I see, all right? Then we have the Ace of Pentacles on his side. So it's turning. So I know I felt it. Despite what this is, I know you know what is moving forward. I know you see the opportunity for you to move forward. I know you see the opportunity in you to know that you're taking a hold of that, and things just may be taking time. And sometimes you may get to a place that you may just get pulled back a little, but you're not going to stay. You're not going to stay, is the energy that I feel, all right? Then we have the Magician on the side, or in the reverse. I feel like you just waiting to turn it in the upright. That person takes charge once they, once they feel ready enough, is the energy that I feel. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But for some, I feel like it's been some time. So during that time, I'm not going to say, you probably just been focusing on your finances, building. That's been okay. But it's some stagnation going on where things were not moving, for a long time, that you may have wanted to move forward, or may have been some opportunities that possibly been missed, is the energy that I do feel. When you have to walk away from some things, Eight of Cups on this side, that you didn't receive that closure about, put you in the Eight of Swords, because you just don't know what it was, and you just left to, think what you think and move how you should move, and that's you taking control of your life, and maybe that's a hard thing for you to do. Then you have the World card, but that would in cycles of things. I feel like a cycle of something has closed, and for some, the cycle that God, the Spirit is saying close, is holding on to these things and being afraid of moving forward, and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of it, and just focus on you. You understand? Like, nurturing you is the energy that I do feel. You have the opportunity to do that. For some, start over, and maybe you don't want to do that. I don't know why I'm saying that, okay? All right, so let's clarify the cards, baby. Let's go by the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Another World card, ending, right? So I know something happened, but I also recognize that there was an ending to that. So a cycle. So those are places that, that you're trying to close out, that has closed out, that you coming to grips with how it closed out, and then your closure has to be taken in the future from you, because that door may already be over and done with, whatever that is, okay? And it may bother Leo, I do see a sense of past things eventually moving forward, but you just have to, and I ain't telling you what to do. I feel like you're telling your own self to think in the mind if it can, okay, and that it is. And I guess because it's been that way for so long that you want to be hopeful that that cycle is closing. So I do get an energy of some of my Leos. You may have been with a person that, that I don't know, that y'all trying to work on something, but it's still issues of the heart that still need to be rectified. Do you know where this is going? No. Are you hopeful? Yes. Are you trying to let go of Five of Swords energy and close out cycles so you can start brand new with a person? Yes. Will you attempt in the near future? Yes. It's just gonna be hard to flip that Magician card, okay? I do feel like that, but you thinking it's just been some rough shit going on. You got the Emperor card. You want that stability in your head. You want that structure. I do feel like that, okay? You want to be stable. I feel like that. For those Leos that I feel like that, you know, you will be okay. And then you will look back on the past, or the past get brought up and then kind of send you to a place. But you're not going to stay there. I do get that hard determination to press forward and bring forth structure in your life if you didn't have that. Mind and body and heart and soul, honey. In your heart, the Justice card, Libra, cause and effect. You recognizing what part you had. You recognizing how things may have been in the past versus how they are now. You was looking for clarity. You know what I'm saying? You was looking for something. I do get that energy that came about that you just didn't get. You may have felt the injustice of situations. So how you get your balance within is that you take it yourself is the energy that I feel. Flip it if it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I don't know, I get a sense of loss. I do. And like it bothers somebody. But you can't sit in that because it don't do nothing but make you harder. I get that energy. Like, I don't know, not opening up to love but yet want it. That's what I feel. Or just at a place. In your gut, yeah. You got the Nine of Wands, persevering through things. You know, that's the energy that I do feel. To have the courage to flip that Ace of Pentacles up for healthy, stable situations. Taking hold of opportunities that may come your way. Pressing forward. Dealing with things like that you're passionate about. Getting your sense of self back is the energy. Because I feel like all of that was lost. So that sense of feeling better, that's the energy that I do feel. Like you're going to have the perseverance to push through and do things. That's the energy that I do feel for yourself, to build, to grow, to move you. You're not going to let stuff hold you back or hold you down. And even if you may revisit those places, you're not going to let yourself emotionally or mentally go back there and stay. You just don't know what's coming, but you becoming hopeful about it. And that's a space that's different. And it's good because staying in the past could cause internal, you know, pain. Okay, let's go to the near future. We already know 6 of Cups, right? But you're going to be looking over things with a fine-tooth comb with it. Past actions, things that may have happened, you're going to recognize them now. You're going to see them a mile away for some of my Leos. Some of my Leos, these 6 of Cups energies are here to be revisited between you and another person. To deal with, I don't know, in a different manner for some. If it wasn't, for some, when these 6 of Cups energies crop up that you have no control on how they may have ended in the past, you're going to get your closure about that, you know, and you're going to take control of things and be able to be better. So you can feel better is what I feel, Leo, okay? All right, so let's clarify some things with the index card. Oh, shoot. All them going to pass. Happy feelings in the air, all right? That's in the reverse, but we're going to get it back. It may have been some tit for tat going on, and then been there, done that before, right? So remember I said, like, did I say somebody sense a happy left when that left? I don't know. It just seemed like the happy feelings, like something seemed like it went away when that went away. And I don't know why. Like, it maybe, yeah, I know you've been hurt before because I can tell with the 5 of Swords. And then maybe it was some little tit for tat. You know, some regretful moments that I am feeling between you and another person that maybe once was happy. You know what I'm saying? And it may be situations of the past that caused a break between you and another person, and then something occurred, and then now you wish that y'all wasn't at the place. You know what I'm saying? Because something occurred within your life. Or flip it, you know, that a person, Leo, could wish that you was around after something happened. But because something happened, put y'all at a place, a person is not around during this time for you is the energy that I feel. In your head, We have pressure. Remember I said, please, if you feeling something in your head, go to the doctor. And then pressure of, you know, just being better and moving. Like, I really feel like some of my Leos could be hard on themselves for some reason, okay? In your mind, this could work. For some of my Leos, you may be trying to work it out with a person on your mind wanting to. And what I say, try to focus on your glow up, your self-worth, your self-embetterment, this type of thing, like sitting pretty. I feel like that's on your mind because you do not want to be down anymore is the energy. So there is a glow up that's going to come in, Leo. I do feel like that, okay? Check your friend circle, honey. You may be feeling a certain type of way about people who are around you who may call themselves that friend word, but, you know, in the past, hey, you may have saw something different. If this is a friend, you thought y'all was better than that, Leo. You did. And you just pushing away from toxic stuff. I feel like you feel better for finally saying or doing something that was conflictual, expressing yourself. You may have caused this break, but sometimes them towers are good to have. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that closure. You're looking quite sexy. I said on that card, she looking rather sexy right now. That's what happened when you focus on you. You can't let nothing bring you, you know what I'm saying, down to that place that once was before. Now, Leo, it may be a connection you have with someone, I don't know, that could have been like sexual, that you wish could have been more. I feel like that. But it'll be here to change it for something different. I feel like if you would like, I get an energy of a person, you know, it may take some work or somebody to know that you ain't playing. I feel like somebody played with them, you know. And so now they on the outskirts of not even messing around with this individual. So a person may want to come back in, but yeah, and do this. That's what I see, a person coming back like, what? Like, we good? Like, everything okay? Like, we good? So, Leo, you know, I feel like that's what people asking some of my Leos too, because you went through some things. Like, are you good? Like, are you okay? Are you good? You know, some of my Leos, it's a cycle that had closed out, you know, that you asking yourself, are you tired yet? I feel like, yep, you are. And whatever you went through, you tired of it, and you're building yourself for something different. And somebody may be asking, are you good? Because you detached from some people, Leo. Flip it if it ain't you, just to focus on you. All the de-stressor, all the stressful people and shit, after you checked your circle, you may stood alone and you walked away from some things that were toxic. Look for something brand new, you know? Unrequited love on the bottom of the deck. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's gonna have to take some effort, honey. If it was toxic, you walking away from some things I said. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So remember I said some Leos had this guilt thing about what they felt like they should. So let's just see. You can't hold on to it. Forgive, forgive, forgive. And then you learn and then you grow. Okay, let's see. The romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as a guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. The angels know that you've been hurt before. Ain't that something? What I write? Been hurt before. OMG. Wanna do it? The angels know he will. I'm telling you, they'll bring you up out the light, out the darkness, honey. He will. Pray. The angels know that you've been hurt before, and that you are weary of being hurt again. Yet you're defensive and creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that's the primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it is necessary to detoxify any old anger, any blame, or any unforgiveness that you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal the past, they will clear away any heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. What it look like that woman trying to do on that world card? Like she trying to soar with happiness, okay? So that's what I see, Leo. Like whatever you holding, whatever guilt, whatever it is, like just don't let nothing hold you down. Like press forward, pray, to who your most high is. You know what I'm saying? God recognized that you've been hurt before. And for those Leos that I was saying, like, you keep kind of finding yourself back that way, you got to pull yourself out of the depths of despair. Okay, is the energy that I do see. You know, you at a place, and you may be a little hard right now, but I feel like focus on you and still be open to receiving something that is good for you. Okay. All right, Leo, love you. This is the last reading for the day. I'm going to try to look at these and get these out. I don't know if I'm going to get them all out today. However, I will get you out before the 15th, boo. I love you lots. Love.